I really don't need any reminders, any more reminders than I already do or get rather, that I am not cool. I'm not hip. I'm just not. You know what? I make no apologies for it. However, I got another sure sign of that here this week because on April 20th, I guess I was late to log into Facebook or whatever, but apparently this is a big deal now. But I was completely unaware that it was 420 because, well, I'm not, despite eating as much as a stoner, I am not in the stoner community. I only dabbled with marijuana very little when I was in college. What a crazy week that was. But it was never really my thing. It just, it never really appealed to me. Like, my roommates, in Champaign, where I went to school, they, excuse me, this is hilarious even to, recalling some of these days and how stupid, I think I'm stupid now. I think back to then and I was, I could have been riding the short bus, but, they would smoke dope and they'd say, oh man, let's go to Legends or let's go to Murphy's down in Campus Town and, we're going to party all night. Woo! Not me. No, they just, I was more of the mindset where, while they were saying that, I was looking back at them saying, or I got an idea. We could sit on our asses on the couch, do absolutely nothing, and order 5 large pizzas from Papa John's, get 10 bags of Funyuns, and Mountain Dew, and we could sit here and watch Dazed and Confused for the 867th time. Doesn't that sound great, guys? And they'd look at me like I was just a huge buzzkill. So you don't have to do that very long to realize I may not be the most productive person on planet Earth while I'm smoking marijuana. Now, for people that do smoke marijuana, hey, whatever. I'm more libertarian than I am anything else. So if you're not hurting me, not hurting my family, my friends, or anybody else for that matter, and that's your thing, more power to you. But this has become such a because I remember like when I was in junior high and people would joke about 420, 420, but it was something you had to talk about under your breath. It's like made its way into like mainstream marketing now. Restaurants, food producers, they put out 420 specials. Get a burger for $4.20. Wink, 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 wink. Ben and Jerry's had some taco thing. It was like in a waffle cone taco with like 3 scoops of chocolate ice cream, whipped cream, and they said, "Get yours before this deal goes up in smoke on 420." And I'm thinking it's just a different world, that we live in now. You are vilified more now, I feel, if you smoke cigarettes than if you smoke marijuana. I mean, really, I'm not even I don't mean that hyperbolically. I think that you were frowned upon by society more as a cigarette smoker than if you smoke dope. And I'm not saying that either should be frowned upon. I'm just saying that it's just kind of funny, when you think back to even 15 years ago, nobody would have ever guessed the origin of 420. As it turns out, and I don't think I ever knew this, but but when I opened up my Facebook feed and I saw all these people talking about 420 this and 420 that, and of course, when I was reading their posts, I'd read them like, instead of how I'm telling them to you, the voice in my head was, "Hey man, it's 420. Everybody, come on, it's 420. Let's go get an OZ." Well, but that was more for my own amusement. It was because I guess out in California there was a very small group of kids that every single day 420 was their code word, because they would go all gather amongst themselves and smoke marijuana at 420 in the afternoon every single day. It wasn't 420 in the morning because who knows a stoner that's ever seen 4:20 in the morning? I mean, let's be serious.